Today we are going to talk about addition on a number line, and we are going to start out very simple and then move to a little bit more complex, and you can do that as you feel your students are ready. So to start out with, I will take a 3-digit number and add it to another 3-digit number. So if the problem is 436 plus 251, what we want to do is make a number line, and we're going to start by placing the larger number on our number line right about here. So we'll write 436. Now we need to make jumps of 251. And the simplest way we've been telling students to think about this is how many hundreds you have to jump. So starting at 436, we would jump 2 groups of 100. And then we would fill in where we would land. Now this is where it's very important for your students to know how to count by hundreds and tens and even fives. So that would be 536 and that would be 636. Now in the tens place, we see that we're adding 5. So we can either do a jump of 50, or if your student needs to, they can just jump 5 times with tens. And some of our students need that support now, so don't feel afraid to give that to them. Each of these will be labeled with the 10 that we're jumping. And then we can go back. This would be 646, 656, 666, 676, and this would be 686. Now we look to the ones and we see that we just have one group of 1. So we would add 1 more. Now we would take 686, add that 1, and the answer would be 687. So now by jumping forward 251 places, we know that our answer or our sum is 687. Now to make that a little bit more challenging, when students are starting to understand this concept, we can make the jumps larger to numbers that are going to be kind of friendly or helpful to them. So if we have to jump 200, if your student is able to, we can just jump 200 like that instead of doing the individual jumps. But your student would need to know that this is going to grow by 200, so that would be 636. Now we need to jump up 50 or 5 tens, and instead of jumping 5 individual tens, we can jump a group of 50 if your student is able to do this addition. So that we would be changing the tens place, so this would be 686. Now we just have our ones, and then that would be 687. So that's just a little bit more advanced way to break it down.